Hello and welcome to IGCSE Mathematics 0580 extended course, syllabus topic E1 number, module 1.5, which is about fractions and decimals, and this is part 1, and we will be solving exercise 4 of chapter number 1. And we are using Complete Mathematics for Cambridge IGCSE extended course written by David Rayner. Okay, so let's start with the exercise 4 of chapter number 1. It says in question number 1 to 24, change the fractions to decimals. Look guys, in this exercise 4, there are lots of new things and lots of things to learn that will help you in rest of your career. And not only in the mathematics but also in the SAT part of the mathematics or even ACT. Any aptitude test of the mathematics, this exercise can play a very crucial role in your understanding of the numbers. So just listen to this carefully and try to solve rest of the questions which I'm not doing with me by pausing the video. That will help you a lot. And if you don't understand anything, just pause the video and just rewind it and listen and see that again. I am sure you will get the point, but I'm trying to make it as precise, as easy as possible, right? So in question number 1, it is 1 over 4, right? So this is a fraction and we want to change it into decimals, right? So in order to change to the decimal, we have to divide, because it says 1 divided by 4. It means that you will keep 1 outside and 1 inside and 4 outside. And see, 1 is less than 4, and as per the rules of division, you cannot divide this 1 onto 4. So what you have to do, you have to place a decimal or dot here. Now see, 10 is bigger than 4. Now you can divide it. So 4 twos are 8, right? And as per according to the rule of division, you have to subtract this. So 10 minus 8 is 2. Look, once again, 2 is smaller than 4, you cannot divide it. So in order to divide it, you have to add one more 0. So the dot or decimal is already there. As I said, as per required, you can add 1 0 only 1 0. So dot or decimal is already there, so you can add 1 0 here. Now it becomes 20. Now you can divide 20 by 4. So 4 5s are 20, right? 4 5s are 20, and we have a 0 remainder. It means it has divided it completely. So the answer is 0.25, right? And this is a decimal representation of this fraction 1 over 4. In question number 9, we are given with 5 over 12. So we will use the same method. 5 is inside and 12 is outside. And we have the same problem. 5 is smaller than 12, so you cannot divide like that. So it means that in order to add 0, first you will add a dot or decimal here. Now you can add only 1 0. Now you have 50 here, right? So it means that now you can divide 50 with the 12. So 12 fours are 48 and 12 fives are 60, which is bigger. So you will use the smaller number of to the 50, which is fours are. So 12 fours are 48, right? And you have to subtract, so you carry 1, so it's 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, and 4 minus 4 is 0, so you only left with the 2. So once again, 2 is smaller than 12, so dot is or decimal is already there, so you are allowed to add only 1 0 whenever it is required. So now 20 and 12 and 12 2s are 24, so 12 ones are 12, so 12 ones are 12. Once again, minus, and 20 minus 12 is 8. And once again, 8 is smaller than the 12, so you dot is already there, so you can add one more 0 here, right? So and now 12 6 are 72, right? So this is the closest number, because 12 6 are 72, because 12 sevens are will be bigger than 80. So 12 6 are 72 here. Once again, minus and 8 carry here. Once again, you have 8 here, so dot is there, you can add one more 0 here, you have 80. And then 12 6 are once again is 72, and once again you have 8 carry. See that guy, you are now this number is repeating, this 80 and once again 8, and you add 0, it will become 80, and this 6 will keep on repeating itself, right? It means that there is no point doing it again. It means that the answer is 0.41666 and so on. Now this 6 is repeating. So in the decimal places, we cannot write all the 6's. So what you do, in fact, you write 4, 1, 6 and a dot on top of it. That represents that this digit 6 or this decimal 6 is repeating itself infinitely. It's never ending. It keep on repeating and repeating it. There's no end to it. So this is the decimal representation of 5 over 12. In question number 15, it is given 4 over 9. So we're going to use the same strategy. 4 is inside and 9 is outside. Once again, same problem. 4 is less than 9, so you need to add 0. Before that, you put a dot or decimal here. Now you're allowed to add only 1 0 whenever it is required. So 9, now you read the table of 9 till 40. So 9 fours are 36, and that is the closest one, because 9 fives are will be bigger than 40. So 9 fours are 36, and you have you will subtract 40 minus 36 and you have 4 here. So once again, dot is already there, so 4 is smaller than 9, so you cannot divide, so you have to put 1 0, right? So once again, 9 fours are 36 here, and minus, and once again you have 4 here. Once again, dot is already there, 4 is smaller than 9, so you need 1 0 here once again, and then again 9 fours are 36 here, and then again you had a carry, you have a remainder of 4. See that now this 40 is keep on repeating itself. Now you, of course, you will add 1 0 to it, it will be 40 once again, and it will be keep on repeating, and it is a never ending thing. It means that the answer will be 0.444 and so on, and this 4 is keep on repeating itself infinitely. So instead of that, we write it in a more smart way, which is 0.4, and we put a dot on top of it. That represent that this particular decimal place or this particular decimal is keep on repeating itself. It means 4 is repeating itself. It means that 4 over 9 equals to 0.4, which is a repeating decimal. In question number 17, it says 1 over 5. So let's say write it down in a proper fraction. So 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1 6. So it is in fact 6 over 5. Now, as we know, we have to write this fraction into decimal. So we're going to divide. 6 is inside and 5 is outside. Now, in this case, 6 is bigger than 5. So it means that 5 can go to 6, which is 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 will be bigger. So 5 ones are 5. Minus 6 minus 5 is 1. Now we have a problem. 1 is less than 5. So you need a dot or decimal here so that you can add only 1 0. Remember guys, again and again, you can add only 1 0. So now you have 10, and read the table of 5 till 10. So 5 twos are 10, and if you subtract that, you have 0, and that's it. It means that it has divided completely now. So the answer is 1.2. It means that 6 over 5 is the fractional form and its decimal representation is 1.2. In question number 20, once again we are given with 7 over 10. So first write down into a proper fraction. So 10 ones are 10, 10 plus 7 is 17. So it is a 17 over 10. So it is a fractional form now. Now in order to write in the decimal places, so you have to divide 17 with the 10. So 17 is inside, 10 is outside. 17 is greater than 10, so it means you can divide 17 with the 10. So 10 ones are 10, because 10 to the 20 will be greater than 70. So 10 ones are 10, and subtract, we have 7 left. So now 7 is less than 10, so you need a 0 here. In order to get a 0, you have to add a decimal or a dot here. Now you can add 1 0 to it, and 10 sevens are 70. And now you have a 0 remainder. It means it has divided completely. So the answer is 1.7. In question number 23, we are given with 2 and then 6 over 7. So write down in the fraction form. So 7 twos are 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. So we can write it as 20 over 7. Now, in order to write the decimal format, you have to keep 20 inside, right, and 7 outside. Okay, so let's start. So as you know, 20 is greater than 7, so now you can divide 7 to the 20s, and 7 2s are 14 and 7 3s are 21, which is bigger, so 7 2s are 14. Minus and 6 carry, and of course now 6 is smaller than 7, so you need a 0. So in order to get a 0, you have to place a dot or decimal here. Now you can add only one 0 here. So you have 60 here, so it means that you have to divide 7 till 60, so it is 7 8s are 56, which is the closest one, so you're going to use 7 8s are 56, and minus, and then the remainder is 4. Once again, 4 is smaller than 7, dot is already there, so you can add 1 0 as per the rule. So once again, it is 7 5s are 35, 7 6 are 42, which is bigger, so 7 5s are 35. Okay guys, you just have to keep on multiplying until you see some pattern. The moment you see some pattern repeating, you have to stop that. Until now we can't see any pattern. 8 and 5, there's no pattern yet, so just keep multiplying a little bit more decimal places. So 40 minus 35 is 5. Again, 5 is smaller than 7, decimal is already there, put a 0, and then 7 7s are 49, then minus, carry is 1, 1 is smaller than 7, you need a 0, decimal is already there, so you can add 1 0 to it. 7 1s are 7 now, 7 1s are 7 2s are 14 is bigger, so 7 1s are 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. Once again, you can add 0 because decimal is already there, and 7 4s are 28, and then minus and 2. And what you can do now, see that until now there is nothing is repeating, because we have in our answer 85714 is nothing is repeating, all unique digits. And then 30 minus 28 is 2, and once again you can add 0 because decimal is already on top. And now we have 20, and you can add 7 2s are 14 here, and then 14 here, and then 20 minus 14 is 6, and now you can add 0 to it 60. Now see that guy, this is the first time 60 start repeating itself. See, 60 has come there finally. It means that the next digit will be 8, because it will be 60 and it will be 7 8s are 56, right? And then you have this 4 here, in the next turn you have 4 here, and so on. It means that from here till here, this is the repeating pattern, because from 2 onward you have again 85714, then again 85714, and this thing will keep on repeating itself. So now you have to stop it, because there is no point dividing it further, because we have find our repeating pattern. So the answer will be 2.85714, and the repeated pattern is starting from 8. You put a dot here, and to the last digit of the repeating pattern, which is 2, and put a dot here. It means that this pattern is repeating itself infinitely. So this is the answer.